Joe Montana stands as one of the most defining figures in NFL history, remembered for his composure under pressure, surgical accuracy, and unmatched ability to deliver in the final moments of the game. Over his career, he transformed football into a stage where calmness became a weapon and precision became poetry. Rising from a promising college quarterback at Notre Dame to a dynasty leader with the San Francisco 49ers, Montana's journey reflects both athletic greatness and mental resilience. His legacy is not only built on championships and records, but also on the belief that pressure reveals greatness rather than destroys it. Early life, foundations of discipline and silence. Growing up in Pennsylvania's steel country surroundings, Montana learned early that discipline mattered more than comfort. His childhood environment was shaped by hard work, routine, and emotional restraint, where expectations were high and praise was rare. He often practiced alone, repeating throws for hours until precision became instinct. This solitude built the foundation of his mental toughness, teaching him that consistency mattered more than recognition. In those formative years, he developed a quiet determination that would later define his NFL identity. The lessons of patience, repetition, and emotional control became central to the quarterback who would one day command the biggest stages in sports history. Backyard practice, the making of Joe Cool. In his youth, Montana spent countless hours refining his passing mechanics in improvised conditions, often using makeshift targets and open spaces. These repetitive sessions were not about talent alone, but about building reliability under any circumstance. Each throw represented persistence, a refusal to accept imperfection. The calm demeanor he later became famous for did not appear overnight. It was shaped through repetition and self-correction. Even in difficult weather or fatigue, he continued practicing, reinforcing a mindset that pressure situations were simply extensions of practice. This quiet work ethic eventually evolved into the legendary composure that earned him the nickname Joe Cool on professional fields. Notre Dame years, the first test of patience. At Notre Dame, Montana entered a highly competitive environment where talent alone was not enough to guarantee playing time. Under coach Dan Devine, he spent early seasons learning patience while waiting for opportunities behind established players. Rather than becoming discouraged, he used practice sessions and limited game time to refine decision-making and timing. This period tested his emotional endurance more than his physical ability. When opportunities finally arrived, he demonstrated remarkable poise and accuracy, quickly proving his readiness. His development during these years laid the groundwork for his ability to remain calm in the most intense professional situations that followed. 49ers dynasty, rise of a championship leader. Montana's career with the San Francisco 49ers marked the beginning of one of the greatest dynasties in NFL history. Under coach Bill Walsh's system, he mastered timing-based offense and transformed the quarterback position into a position of precision leadership. With teammates like Dwight Clark, he executed game plans that blended intelligence and athletic execution. Together, they built a team culture centered on discipline, trust, and execution under pressure. Montana's leadership helped the 49ers secure multiple Super Bowl victories, establishing a legacy of excellence that redefined expectations for quarterbacks in the modern era of football. Legendary moments, defining excellence under pressure. Some of Montana's most iconic moments came in the highest pressure situations, where outcomes depended on precision and calm execution. His Super Bowl performances became case studies in leadership under stress, particularly his ability to orchestrate game-winning drives with minimal time remaining. In one of the most remembered plays in NFL history, he connected with Dwight Clark in the NFC Championship game, a moment that became symbolic of trust and timing. These performances were not accidents, but the result of preparation, mental clarity, and confidence. Each clutch moment reinforced his reputation as one of the most reliable quarterbacks in football history. Physical cost, The hidden price of greatness. Behind the championships and accolades, Montana's career was marked by physical strain and repeated injuries. Years of high-impact football resulted in surgeries, pain management, and long recovery periods. A significant hit delivered by Leonard Marshall in 1990 became one of the most discussed physical turning points of his career, highlighting the intense toll the sport can take on even elite athletes. Despite these challenges, Montana consistently returned to competition, demonstrating resilience that defined his character. His ability to continue performing at a high level despite physical setbacks underscored the demanding nature of professional football at its highest tier. Transition era, passing the torch. As Montana's time with the 49ers progressed, the emergence of Steve Young signaled a natural transition within the team. Rather than disrupting the organization, this shift reflected the evolving nature of professional sports, where leadership eventually changes hands. Montana handled this phase with professionalism, continuing to contribute when called upon and maintaining respect within the locker room. The transition was not defined by conflict but by continuity, as the team maintained its competitive identity. This period illustrated Montana's ability to adapt to changing circumstances while preserving his legacy as a foundational figure in the franchise's success. Later, life, reflection, recovery, and family. After retiring from football, Montana shifted focus toward recovery, family life, and personal reflection. Years of physical wear required ongoing attention, but he embraced a quieter lifestyle away from stadium lights. He often spoke about the importance of family, perspective, and appreciating life beyond competition. Activities that once seemed secondary, rest, mobility, and everyday movement, became central to his routine. His later years reflect a transition from athlete to mentor and family figure, emphasizing longevity and balance. Rather than being defined only by his playing career, he embraced a broader identity, shaped by relationships, health awareness, and personal fulfillment. Legacy, the standard of composure and leadership. Montana's legacy extends beyond statistics such as 40,551 passing yards and 273 touchdowns, representing instead a philosophy of leadership built on calm execution under pressure. His influence reshaped expectations for quarterbacks, proving that mental strength can be as important as physical ability. Generations of players continue to study his decision-making, timing, and ability to perform in decisive moments. Alongside teammates like Steve Young and Dwight Clark, his era became a blueprint for modern offensive football. His story remains a reference point for excellence, demonstrating that greatness is defined not only by victories but by consistency and composure. Outro, a legacy written in calm and courage. The story of Joe Montana is ultimately about more than championships. It is about the quiet mastery of pressure and the discipline required to sustain excellence. His journey from determined student athlete to legendary NFL quarterback illustrates how resilience and preparation can transform opportunity into history. While his career included physical sacrifice, it also produced moments that shaped the identity of professional football. Today, his legacy continues to inspire athletes and fans who value composure in chaos. In the end, Montana's greatness lies not only in what he achieved, but in how calmly he achieved it.